Because boy, do I got a secret to tell you. I came across this stock that could make you some money, which is the reason I'm telling you. I want to make you some money. And I hope you look into this stock because I think it's a good one. So I'm going to give you a couple dates here, and I'm going to post the pictures to isnoopdogg.com just so you can see it yourself. Let me bring this up real quick. So, on May 6th of this month, of this year, I apologize, I bought into a stock called RSLS, Reshape Life Sciences. Now, the quantity of the shares I bought into, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything for me or you, so that doesn't matter at all. What I bought into it for does. I bought into RSLS for 46 cents a share. It's a penny stock. Anything under $1, is considered a penny stock. Some of these guys out here, they'll call penny stocks $2, $3 shares, still penny stocks. But anything under $1 is pretty much a real-life penny stock in the New York Stock Exchange. Anything you buy before the New York Stock Exchange is even more volatile than a penny stock already is in the New York Stock Exchange. What the New York Stock Exchange does for you is they eliminate all the bullshit, all the scams, all the cons, all the fake companies. Some of these guys go out of their way. They'll go into the deepest depths of showing a company on the computer so you buy into the company. You think you're buying into a company for 0.00098, cents. And they say, buy it now before it goes to the New York Stock Exchange. You buy in, and it's a scam. What the New York Stock Exchange does for you, and you can get around these things. You can do your homework yourself, of course. But the New York Stock Exchange eliminates all that. So anything you bet on or put your money into in the New York Stock Exchange is a legit company. You can't get around them. They do their homework. So anything before the New York Stock Exchange, you can definitely find some gems, but, and there's some golden eggs out there, and if you do your homework and research, you can find them, but there's a lot of cons and scams, too. So the New York Stock Exchange eliminates all that. So the penny stock on the New York Stock Exchange, which is where I veered off, is RSLS. Now, I bought on May 6th for 46 cents a share. Now, on May 9th, just 3 days later, and I had to re-educate myself on it because it's been a while since I've seen it, but a reverse split happened on the stock. Now, if you don't know what a reverse split is, I'll give you a quick summary of it. So a reverse split is when a company takes whatever amount of options or shares that you have in their company, and they reduce them. They usually cut them in half, 50%, and the stock price goes up. So, for example, and I'm just throwing random numbers out there, if you bought 100 shares at $1 and then the stock reverse split, you would probably get 50 shares, and the dollar would then become $10 a share. Now, the math probably isn't right, but what happens in the end is that you still have the same amount of money. Nothing changed in the value of your options in the stock. All that changes is the amount of items and shares that you hold and the stock's value price. Now, the reason I'm telling you this, RSLS, now I already got my cash buyout. They'll do two things after a reverse split. They'll either give you your shares back with the correct amount after they do the math for you. The system takes care of everything, whatever platform you use to buy stock and whatnot, they take care of everything. So they usually will buy you out. They'll give you a cash buy, however many shares you had at whatever amount you bought them at, and they do their math and they send it back to you. You just get your cash back, depending on what it closed at that day after you bought it. Whatever it closed at, whatever you bought it at, whatever the difference was, You get your money back plus that. What they'll sometimes do as well is just give you the quantity of shares back. So you still have those shares in the stock. Now, the reason I'm telling you this, the reason why it's such a great find, the reason I'm even talking about it, is because it's a stock to keep an eye on. Usually, when companies do a reverse split on their stock, it's a red flag to show the company is going down, that this stock will drop. Now, there's a lot of reasons why companies may do this. Some companies may do this to short the stock themselves because they know it's going down, so they're going to hike it up. And this is why I'm telling you it, because you can make money on this stock by shorting it. Now, if you short a stock, you're betting on it to go down. You're betting on it to fall. You're betting on it to fail. Now, the downside of shorting a stock is that if the stock goes up, you could lose to infinity. If the stock goes down, you make money. If it goes to zero, the company crashes, it fails, and you get your money. And there's a formula to it. You get the difference. The stock exchange buys your shares back, and then they give you the difference. And that's how you make money on shorting a stock. But if the stock goes up, it can go up to infinity. You were betting on it to lose. So if it continues to win and continues to go up, you could lose to infinity. It's a dangerous game. So the reason this stock is at such on our spotlight so much is because this reverse split happened, and it's a red flag. Usually, statistically, that a company is gonna fail. So this stock that was at 46 cents is now at RSLS is now at $6.01. So I bought it at 46 cents. There was a reverse split. I got a cash buyout. They sent me my money back. And now it's at $6.01. So with the reverse split being mostly, statistically, on average, a red flag that companies are going to fail, it's a good stock to look at to short. Now, if you short a stock, you're going to need a margin account. And with most platforms in the New York Stock Exchange, you're going to need a couple grand to have a margin account. Just so you have insurance. If the stock goes another way, they have some money to back your ass up. So they usually have you put down a couple grand in a margin account to short a stock. Now, a margin account is used to bet on a stock to fail. If you have one, take a look at the stock RSLS, Reshape Life Sciences. Some cool things have happened in the past few days with it that have shown it may go down in value. So if you are a better on shorting the market and betting on stocks to go down, it's a good stock to look at. You can make a little bit of money with it, some cash with it. iSnoopDogg.com broadcasting. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for listening. We always got some cool stuff to tell you. We usually think most of it's going to go our way. RSLS, take a look at the stock. It's a good one for sure. iSnoopDogg.com broadcasting. Don't forget to check out iSpaceBar.com. 30-minute delivery anywhere. From dog foods to Nikes, Adidas's, Reeboks, Columbia wear. We have Kim Kardashian brand clothes, everything that's out there. We have iPhones, tablets, iMacs, MacBooks. We have Macintosh, everything you can think of. There's furniture on there. 30-minute delivery anywhere for anything on iSpaceBar.com. Thanks for the time. Have a great night. We'll see you in the morning. We'll do some sports updates. Thanks for listening to iSnoopDogg.com broadcasting.